Hey, boozers, how you guys doing? And welcome to a wonderful, balmy, hot, freaking Monday. So, yeah, as you see there, I do have a beer that is from New Level Brewing, and I do have some people with me. Once again, we do have over to my other side, this side, yeah, that side, Maxwell Star, and down below, have Redbeard. They have joined in, and hopefully my microphone isn't clapping out too much here. I hear it crackling, so I'm going to try and see if we can do it where it doesn't crackle. So, not like your chair there, Nick. So what beer are we looking at today? We are looking at the Annihilation of the Wicked. It is a double IPA coming in at a very formidable 8.2% alcohol by volume, 80 IBUs.
Whoa.
And
whoa, dude, I didn't realize this. You sent me a New Level beer that doesn't have lactose in it?
I did.
Oh, great friend.
Unlike all the other ones.
Yeah.
This one does contain water, yeast, barley, hops, and more hops, wheat, and oats. And it's not hopes this time, it's actually hops.
Hopes. Yeah, right. I remember that.
So I say we get cracking into it and see if we can cool ourselves down with this wonderful, wonderful beer. And spoilers, folks, I have had this a few times before.
That's why this was supposed to be on my channel.
Fucking was it? Well,
butt hurt.
I'm sorry about that.
Next on your channel, Redbeard. We love you.
We can have the fun one on yours. So, as we see here, 2 fingers worth ahead on mine, a couple of floaties in there, and we do have a little bit of haze.
The floater. Hazy.
Yeah, there's a couple of floaties in here, but that's okay. Just means that it's very well done. No date on there either.
It's like a tangerine kind of color.
A little bit. You get the tangerine color as well there.
Yeah, man. Looks nice.
Man.
A deeper orange kind of thing.
So yeah, the smell.
Ooh.
Smells juicy.
It does smell juicy. Does smell very juicy.
Orange juice, maybe a bit of tangerine, kind of marmalade-y, floral, biscuity.
Doesn't smell overly bad. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Smells nice.
Well, folks, let's get into this. Cheers, everybody.
Down the hatch. Nothing to sneeze at.
Not bad. I'd really like to know the goddamn date on this beer. It feels like it's just there where it might be starting to kind of fall off, but it's still okay.
Yeah, there's a little too much resin coming up the back. But
there is a little bit. I'll let you guys talk amongst yourselves, and I'll look that up.
All right. Zero hint of the high ABV. Is that all?
Oh yeah, that alcohol's rounded off.
Like New Level's got that going on in spades for the beers I've had. Like the ability to hide their ABV and the higher ABV beers they make is absolutely great.
Yeah.
No feel is creamy smooth. Goes down super easy.
It's nice.
A little bit of this lingering juicy pithiness.
So let's see. This was showed.
It's drink kind of like orange juice. It's like tropical orange juice.
It's just it's got like a nice juicy quality to it.
Yeah, like stone fruits and orange juice, basically.
I feel like if it was like fresh, this would be really good. It's pretty good, but it'd be really good, I think.
Yeah, it might be a bit better if the hop notes like they jumped out more at you, but even so, it's still pretty damn tasty.
No, again, for however old it is, it's held up pretty nicely.
Mm-hmm.
It honestly isn't that old, if I remember correctly. I'm looking back on Untapped here.
I wasn't thinking it'd be that old. Like maybe
It kind of makes me feel like
3 months.
an IPA that's 3 months old. Yeah,
Yeah.
this actually is what I was going to say.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so I'm back to the last year's version. July 17th, 2020 is when the first tag came out of this version. So it's just over a month old.
See, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Really? Wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay then.
Especially like the fact that on the ingredients it says hops and more hops. Like they really kind of emphasize that, and I'm not really getting
Hops and more.
even though like it says what 60 IBU.
80 IBUs?
80. Fuck that. Yeah, this
Sure,
is
they might say they used hops and more hops, but it's pretty much par for the course when it comes to a juicy double IPA.
If somebody gave me this beer and I didn't see the can, I would say this is like a 6, maybe 6.5% fucking like 35 maybe IBU fucking I just hazy kind of IPA.
Yeah, for something that says it's 80 IBUs, it certainly doesn't taste like it. It tastes more like it's not even breaking the 40 mark. Nice and well-rounded. The other thing I got to say about this is for something that's 8.2% ABV double IPA, it does not drink like a double IPA. It's more like a standard single IPA. Like usually you get that little bit heavier, maybe more resiny and sweeter bit body to it. This one here drinks a whole lot lighter than that, and that's really nice. This is super dangerous.
It is very dangerous. I've had a couple in one night and went, oh, right, that's high ABV. And sort of caught me off guard a little bit. No, this is actually, I do like it. It's refreshing in a way, which is strange for a double IPA, but it's really refreshing.
Yeah, usually refreshing double IPA aren't words I would use together.
No.
It's like imperial stout and refreshing.
Yeah. You look at it and you're right. 80 IBUs, it doesn't have that strong bitterness. It does have a lingering bitterness on the back of the throat.
A little bit.
Yeah. And the original version was 8.6 and 70 IBU. So they've changed it up a little bit from last year's.
Ooh.
But it's still really nice. I do really like it. I mean, I've bought, as I said, this isn't my first one. This is kind of my 20th one. So I bought quite a few of these. It is actually a favorite of mine because I've really enjoyed the flavor and the ABV of it. So I don't know. Would you guys be buying more if you was in your area?
What's the what's the cost per can on this?
The cost per can, if I remember correctly, we discussed that the other night.
Yeah, I remember it being a pretty good
or something.
Wasn't it a pretty good deal? I remember like the bourbon, the stouts were, pricey, but not outrageously pricey at all. And I remember you saying that the IPA I think was a reasonable price. So if it was around here and it was that reasonable price, then
Didn't we look it up on the website last?
We did, and I've got it right here.
18 for 4 or something.
It's 20 for 4.
Even then, that's not bad. I mean, when I consider like what I would get for a Trailway double IPA, it's about the same price, $4.99.
Yeah,
and
so
I'd gladly pay that for a can of that stuff. So I probably would buy this again. Maybe a little fresher.
Yeah, if it was possibly, well, I mean, a month old, it's not that bad.
Yeah, I feel like
it feels like it's drinking a lot more than a month old.
They left it. They forgot it was fucking in the tank or something. And we need to fucking can this and sell it. Oh shit!
It was 2 months old when they canned it. That's what's going on.
I don't know, something just like it doesn't have that like in your face hot presence that I'm expecting. Like the name of it, Annihilation of the Wicked, like it seems like it's going to be like fucking some kind of insane, crazy double IPA.
But it's like Cthulhu has turned himself into a nice, cute little kitty.
Yeah,
You want to pet Cthulhu?
Little cartman up on his shoulder, doing the whole cat thing up there. Dressed up as the coon.
Oh man.
Oh yes. Well, that being said, what's your ratings?
Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, I like that. I give it a. I like it. I mean, I probably would buy that again. I do feel like it's a little bit muted compared to most double IPAs, but at the same time, it drinks incredibly deceptively for a double IPA, which I like. It's strangely enough, it is a little bit refreshing for something this big and that heavy, and that's maybe a good thing, maybe not. I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Cool.
Tasty.
Very cool. All right, Mr. Redbeard, it's your turn.
I kind of echo what Nick said. I like it. It does have that kind of not super fresh thing going on, and that's the only thing that's really kind of messing with my mind. Like it's super drinkable. No idea it's that fucking high ABV. The IBU seems to be a lie, but I like it. And if it was available here, I'd probably buy one every now and then for sure. I will give this an 8 out of 10.
Ooh, all right. That wasn't me.
Yeah, that's the bonus. There's the extra 2.5 for.
That wasn't me. So we're looking at an 8.5. Now, I really enjoy it, and if I remember correctly, I gave this an 8.75 out of 10 for myself. I've had quite a few of them. They're great for watching hockey with. If you just want to sit there and have a beer, and then you're watching hockey for 3 hours, you have a couple of these, and you're good for the night. Sitting in the back porch, I having a barbecue. One of these while cooking. Like overall, I really do enjoy this beer, but we already knew that. So, I mean, it's really quite good, and I'm glad I got to share it with you guys. I do feel the same way. It feels like it has fallen off a little bit when you say you have this high IBU and you have hops, more hops. It doesn't have that big boom of a hop characteristic. There is a lingering one, but it's not overly done like some of the other ones. When they say it's IBUs, they kick you in the face.
Yeah.
It's still pretty damn solid for me. So
average of our scores is 8.4167.
That's overall. Right. What's it in style? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
A cut for it.
No.
I'm kidding.
I don't need graphics. I can't do graphics. But yeah, I mean, I do somewhere around, but I just don't feel like doing it.
Actually, it'd be funny. It'd be funny. You know what'd be funny if for a beer analysis one day, if you just pulled out like a blank piece of paper and a Sharpie and just wrote and drew some kind of
picture of the beer on it
and hold it up on the fucking screen. That'd be funny, man.
Little asterisk. Oh, we've gone over our budget, so this is our thing now.
Yeah, we can't afford MS Paint anymore.
Yeah. No, honestly, this is a good barbecue beer for me. I really enjoy it. I'm glad you guys got to enjoy it. I know it's not one of their better ones, but it works.
I feel like, you know what, speaking barbecuing, I feel like emptying like
I drank two of these when I was barbecuing. I probably forget the barbecue was on.
Drink 2/3 of this beer and use the last third of it to make some beer can chicken.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Ooh,
I think that worked out pretty well.
Beer butt chicken, yeah.
You cannot beat a fucking good beer can chicken, man. Fucking
no, you cannot.
Try a beer can chicken with a brown ale or something malty.
I haven't had one in a while. Damn you, Redbeard.
I gotta do that.
It's been a while for me too. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I know what I'm going to be having this weekend. Thanks.
I haven't had like a beer can chicken in like 10 years. Try that.
You know what? It's probably been at least 5 or so for me, come to think of it.
Once a year for me, and I haven't done it this year. So.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go. That's your turn. Now you know.
Yeah, now I know. Now I got to go out and buy more of these because this is my last can.
Time to pop some random chicken's ass cherry with a can of beer.
Oh.
Shame that you have to go buy more. Oh well.
I get to
near, far, wherever you are, my heart will go on.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
You're cut off.
It's like all of a sudden Celine was here with us.
Yeah.
I felt like I was on the Titanic with Jack.
I kind of wanted an autograph all of a sudden. I don't know why.
Totally was ready to Jack on that board.
Draw me like one of your French girls.
You mean you wanted to jump off the Titanic because you're on it? And anyways,
I want to jump off the Titanic because you're tortured into
I
watching.
randomly watched a really cool YouTube documentary.
Actually, the movie
about the Olympic class ships. Like there was a Titanic and it had two sister ships.
Yep.
The Olympic and
the Britannic.
Yeah, and all three of them just led like the stupidest lives ever for being the biggest ships in the world at the time, kind of thing.
Yeah,
like,
they were all riddled with tragedy. Although one of them actually had a full service life.
One of them ended up being like a fucking hospital ship for the
Britannic.
During the war.
Sank in the Mediterranean around Greece, coming back from Gallipoli.
I like that you know this stuff. It's cool.
Yeah, no kidding.
I have a small obsession with the ocean liners, so
like I knew of it kind of. It's there's a guy Simon something, and he's got like 10 different channels, like biographics, geographics. The one I watched this on was like mega projects. I think I'm sure you've probably seen at least one of his videos. But yeah, it's just a bunch of cool stuff that you can just watch and kind of space out and learn some stuff as you're spaced out. Yeah.
It's true. And actually, I probably should have paid attention to my grandfather more about his time on the steamliners because he had some great stories.
Cool.
I interviewed my grandpa one time when I was in high school for some English project thing about his time in the war, and asked him all these questions. Like he was like, he died during World War II, and was one of the few people that was like, he's dead, but they brought him back, kind of thing. Like,
oh wow!
And he was like Canadians are horribly underappreciated when it comes to what we did in that war, man. Like my grandpa was part of some elite unit that like went behind enemy lines and like got things like set up for the fucking troops coming in, like sabotaging things, doing all kinds of crazy fucking. The last question I asked him was like, "You ever kill anybody?" And he's like, "That's one thing. Me and all my buddies, like, we don't talk about that." So it's like my grandpa. Yeah, my grandpa killed people. 100%.
You got to survive somehow.
How did we get from talking about beer to killing people and more? I suppose it's Annihilation and the Wicked. And
there you go. So there you go. It's a
the Nazis
segue.
Conversations fucking take turns, man. It happens. Mm-hmm. Winding river of words that happens.
Well, I'm going to get going here because now the Winding River of Roads is leading to my Winding River of Barbecue because I get to barbecue next. So.
Is it beer can chicken? Because if not, you fail.
No, it's not beer can chicken at this point in time. It's burgers. So it's beer can chicken be this weekend.
Like third pound.
Beer can burgers. Take some fucking beer and mix it into the burger meat before you
make them really flat and put like Montreal steak spice on them.
Oh no! And
Worcestershire sauce.
You know what would be interesting?
What?
Making like kind of like little tiny frozen like pucks kind of beer, and you know how they make like beer cheese stuffed burgers, where you take like two like really thin burgers and put some cheese in it and like close them all up. Do that with like a little bit of beer inside. Wonder what that would. Random. Why not? Something to try. And that's like the beer.
I think it'd be cool to take like an oatmeal stout and like add a little bit of it to the meat as you're making the balls up.
Now you're just making me hungrier and hungrier. Come on, guys.
Yep, working on it.
You guys are
you're about to go and make. I haven't eaten anything today, so I'm just.
Oh, you do that.
Oh, you need to do that.
Maybe we'll see.
I might be joining you for a little bit of a small expedition because I kind of want to see where you guys are at.
Oh, I'm just playing my single player game right now, but if Chad's around later, then yeah.
I tried to do single player, and I was like, no, I need people to play with because this is just like boring.
No, I'm having a good time. I just got to. I just harvested many berries for berry leather. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, until next time, folks, I have been PK. Over to my other side here has been Nick, aka Maxwell Star. Down below has been Redbeard. All their channels will be posted in the link below. I will make sure that it's happening before 24 hours, unlike last time. But their links are there now. So we will be back as there's one more collaboration we have?
Potentially two.
Yeah. I mean, I think we'll do it on Redbeard's
there's
channel.
The Belching Beaver, and there's something else too.
Wednesday beer.
Wednesday, and yeah, there's the Belching Beaver, like the Wednesday beer you guys are gonna do, and the Belching Beaver.
Oh yeah, the Addams Family one.
Porter.
Yep. I think we should do that. I think that one should be reserved only for Redbeard's channel, just so that he can swear and everything on his own.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I do. I do. He can curse me out all he wants on this one. But he asked for it, so, it's not on me.
Ask and he shall receive.
Exactly.
Pain. Ask and you shall receive pain in your mouth. Yes.
Yep. That's on you, not on me.
It's going to be in me. I'm scared of it.
Yeah, you should be. You probably should be.
Yeah.
Anyways, until next time, folks, I've been PK, and this has been the host of Great People over at Back East, and we'll talk to you real soon. Cheers, everybody.
La peace à la.
Cheers.